Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Phantom, and today I'm gonna be doing a video discussing Silva's Past reveal. Now, when it comes to Hunter x Hunter, currently right now, my favorite member of the Zoldyck family is Silva, and the reason why I say currently right now is because I'm gonna be honest, my favorite does flip-flop a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like I like all the Zoldyck family members, so one week it could be Silva, next week it could be Zeno, the other week it could be Killua, so on and so forth. But the main thing that I gotta discuss is Silva's past, and the main reason why I find his past so interesting is the way how he treats Killua. Now, Silva, he sees something special in Killua that makes him want to hand over the heir to the throne to Killua. Like currently, we know that Silva, he is the leader of the Zoldyck clan, the Zoldyck family business, and he's chose Killua out of all the other kids that he had. Like yes, even over Illumi. So he definitely sees something in Killua that he can relate to in himself, and that makes me interested in finding out his past. Now, me personally, I think that to start it all off, I do think that when it comes to Silva's past, I think that he had something more where it was more strict, where he basically was trained to be an assassin from the very start, like something similar to Killua. But unlike Killua, we saw that he was able to go venture off and go like do the hunter exam. Me personally, I think that Silva, he was not allowed to do something like that because his father Zeno, he seems like he is very strict. I mean, Zeno, we know his motto, get at least 1 kill a day. So we know that Zeno, he's kind of strict when it comes to the whole assassin family thing. I mean, now he's a little bit more laid back because he isn't the head of the throne. But me personally, I believe that when he was in charge, he definitely was on top of Silva, and he trained him constantly to make sure that he wasn't slacking off. But me personally, I do think that the one interesting thing about Silva is that he doesn't really have that special person. Like out of all the Zoldyck family members that we've seen so far, like out of all the main ones, we know Killua, he has Gon, that's his special person. We know Illumi, as crazy as this may sound, he has Ahsoka, that's his like special, that's the person that he has a bond with. I mean, even though they don't like to admit it, let's be honest, they're basically like best friends. Like we know that Illumi, he was basically like, I don't really care for you, Ahsoka, but let's be honest, they have a special bond between each other. And even with Zeno, he has a bond with Netero. Now, I'm not saying that him and Netero are best friends because Netero, he's been living longer than him, and he's way older than him, but nonetheless, he does have a bond with Netero. And out of all of the main Zoldyck family members, and I think those 4 are their main, Silva doesn't really have a bond with anybody, which I found quite interesting because number one, I was thinking to myself, what if he actually does have some type of connection to Jing? Now, the reason why I say this is because we know that Jing and Silva, it's not too far-fetched to think, what if they did have a connection in the past? Now, I know some people that might be thinking, you're only saying this because of Gon and Killua. And I'm gonna be honest, that's about 50% the reason why I'm saying this. I'm not gonna lie. I think it would be dope if Silva did have a connection with Jing. I mean, me personally, I think that one of the things that did occur in his past, maybe he had to kill off one of his best friends, and that was a proof to show that, yo, he knows, or because Silva, he basically is waiting for the moment that Killua abandons Gon and gets him killed. And me personally, I think that Silva, he actually had to end up killing his best friend, and maybe that's the reason why he doesn't have a special bond with another male character in the series, because what if he was forced to kill off his best friend at the time in order to become the heir to the throne, and that's why he takes his job so seriously. But yeah, overall, that's basically it for this little video about me briefly discussing Silva's past. When it comes to his backstory, what do you guys want to see? I know that I want to see a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to him, so I'm going to be excited when we do finally get his past revealed. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.